how are you? Welcome back to my kitchen. Hello for the first time, all that kind of stuff. Today we're doing a TikTok recipe because of course we are, because apparently that's all I do now. This one's really interesting. So it's from a guy, I've written it down. His @ on TikTok is B. Dylan Hollis. He's full of energy, shouts at his ingredients quite a lot, he just grabs things and shouts at them. Quite fun to watch, but it also very short, so I had to write down what he does and his ingredients and all this kind of stuff. This pie is called the Impossible Pie. He says it's a recipe from 1969, so it must be an American thing. I've never heard of it before, but essentially he throws all the ingredients together, throws it in a dish, throws it in the oven, puts it in the fridge, next day you've got a pie. Apparently it forms its own crust and filling. No energy is really needed, so that sounds great, so I'm going to try that. I will link below his TikTok so you can see it, and I'll put somewhere on screen the ingredients that I'm using. Because he's American, he uses cups, so fucking love using cups. So I've got cups and stuff here. He also uses a blender. I don't have a blender. Well, I do, but I use it for like making baby food. And he's got quite a big blender. Mine's is like this size, so I'd be there all day. So I'm just going to use my whisk, because what's the worst that's going to happen? So let's start. Big ass bowl, some cups, which I had to buy for this, I've not even used really. So I'll take that label off, thanks Asda. So you have to put butter in it, and because he's blending it, I'm going to start with the butter. So that I can incorporate all the ingredients, I'm going to whisk the butter and sugar together and then add it all in. Buddha. Buddha. Shh. Thanks. So he has half a cup of butter and 1 full cup of sugar. Also, I wasn't fully prepared, so rather than using butter, I can't, because our butter's in the fridge and it's fucking rock solid. I'm using margarine, right? I'm using 2 different kinds of margarine. Why? Because one's half empty, right? Boutoir is half a cup. Margarine all tastes the same anyway, who cares? Plus, I think this pie is going to be stinking anyway, so I may as well use margarine. There's no point using the good gear, is there? Really? So how do you do cups? Do you like pack it in, or do you just like fill it? That's half a cup of me. Right, that's cool. So now I need to squeeze all that crap back out of there. Great. I could have just sat this bowl on some scales and just not made tiny wee receptacles covered in butter. Right, anyway, what did I say? Half a cup of butter and 1 full cup of sugar. Thanks for reminding me. Right, sugar. 1 cup of sugar. Yeah. I hate using cups so much. Right, so I'm going to blend this together. If you have a big enough blender, don't use whisks. Just jam all of this in a blender and then blend it. Cover your ears. Right, that'll do. If I was making a cake, I would put eggs in this. I'm going to put the eggs in first. Next. Put the eggs in next, that's what I meant to say. So, 4 eggs. Also, he said 350 degrees, which is Fahrenheit. I've written it down. Yes, he said Fahrenheit. So then I had a look on Google. It's 180 degrees, so it's 160 degrees, you get a fan, and it's gas mark 4. So my oven is preheating. I also do not have a pie dish, so I have a dish similar to the shape of his dish that he used, but it's more squoval, like a square oval, so I'm using that. I really don't know why I don't have a pie dish. He doesn't tell you what size dish to use, he just says use a pie dish. And I have lined the bottom of that dish with some parchment paper. I'm going to whisk this now with the 4 eggs in it, and then I'll tell you what happens next. So cover your ears, thanks. you need to add a sploosh of vanilla. There's my sploosh. What ingredients we get left? Milk, coconut and flour. We'll add the milk in, the now, give it a mixy booty, then add in our dry and that's it. So it's 2 cups of milk. This is the wettest pie ever. Don't make that filthy. This is a family friendly channel. My flour, half a cup of flour. Also, I'm really sorry I'm looking down the way. I'm like getting a bit of paper that I put stuff on. That's what it says. You see that? No, you don't see that. My weight balance is too high, I don't know how to turn it down. And now I can't put that in there because it's covered in butter. Splash milk everywhere. Why? Because using cups is shite. Fuck it, just pour it on the counter. Just pour it on the counter, why not? Eh? There's my half cup of flour. 1 whole cup of coconut. This coconut shreds, coconut bits. Right, I'll do. Smash in. Look, there's still flour in that too. You guys need to get with the times and just use scales. Right, I think that's it. Half a cup of butter, 1 cup of sugar, 2 cups of milk, 4 eggs, 1 cup of coconut, half a cup of flour, can't say that, vanilla, and blend. So, as you can see, this is a big liquidy mess. But we're going to trust it. I've put parchment paper down, no idea why I have, because this is so wet, it's just going to go straight under it. So will I just take it out? Yes, I will. Yeah, I'll just take it out. Let's pour our mess. It's awful lumpy and strange. I'm going to mix it as I pour it because I just know I won't. That's too much. Right, so pour that in there. Ugh. How does this ever become anything that you want to eat? So put that in your oven for an hour and then you wait till it's cool and you put it in the fridge. It doesn't tell you for how long, so I'm going to cook this for an hour and then I'll see you tomorrow because I'm going to let it cool, put it in the fridge and then I'm going to take it out of the fridge tomorrow and try it. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Hello! So, this is how my impossible pie turned out. The top of it actually looks like quite nice, like I actually want to eat that. It doesn't look great on camera, but I swear to God, it smells nice too. Now the guy did say let it cool and then put it in the fridge, and I'm positive that he took his out of the fridge and tried it the next day. I don't have the patience for that, so I'm absolutely going to try this now, but keep in mind that it has to be cooled and that's probably how it's best. But we'll find out anyway. I might try it now because I'm very interested. Let's cut a wee slice. A wee slice of rooney. I think this is going to taste like macaroons. Oh, I should have fucking lined it. So will I just take it out? Yes, I will. Oh! So, I mean, you can't really see it, but that's my slice, right? I'll obviously still chill this, as I say, but I just really want to try it. Straight up egg. Ew. It's so eggy. It's like coconut omelette. Yeah. It's just egg. It even smells like egg. It's actually really hard to eat because it's giving me the bulk wee bit because it tastes like egg. Oh. Yeah, it's disgusting. When the guy ate it, he seemed surprised. He was like, that's actually really nice. He's like, coconut and vanilla, And I trusted him, and that's where I went wrong. This Smells like an omelette, tastes like an omelette, but a really sweet coconutty omelette. Maybe take away an egg and add more flour and more coconut. I don't know. It's just not nice. So yeah, that was a bust. One day we're going to come across a TikTok and it's going to give us a recipe, and that recipe is going to be chef's kiss. It's going to be fucking top notch. We're never going to look back from that day. We're just going to look forward and be like, what an amazing time to be alive. But until that day, I'm going to continue trying TikTok recipes and we'll see how we get on. To be fair, this wasn't technically a TikTok recipe, this was technically more of an old-fashioned recipe that a guy got from a old-fashioned cookbook. So I appreciate him giving us the old recipes. I do like old recipes, so at least I tried it. And I feel bad for people from the past. People in history didn't have it great. Anyway, I'm going to go now, so thanks very much for coming to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and subscribing, or don't, that's absolutely fine. I will love you either way, and I'll see you later. Bye!